Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a new app that I've been working on that helps you create certificates, whether you're working in Storyline and you want to generate the certificate from Storyline, or if you just want to generate a certificate and send it out to a learner as well. This app is not a free app, but it is a very minimal cost that allows you to create a limited number of certificates here, and I'm going to walk you through it. And I have been working on several different apps. If you head over to learningdojo.ninja, if you click on the apps, some of them are free, so you can get the GSAP animation tool for free. You can get the JavaScript snippets tool, this new certificates tool as well. I have a coach tool, Dream Crusher tool, and then checklist tool as well. But let's go ahead and focus on the certificates. So in the certificates, essentially what you do is you create various different certificates. You create shareable links, and then those links, the learner can download the certificate, or you can copy in the JavaScript code that allows you to then put it inside of Storyline. So I'm going to walk you through that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started for free, and you can create one certificate for free. So you just click on sign up if you haven't signed up already. And right now, here is my 2 certificates that I have so far. If you're going to put this inside of Storyline, you do not need to worry about what name is inside of there. You will actually grab the name from the project file, so you don't need to worry about what you put here. You can just put a sample name, and then it will change once you produce it inside of Storyline. So let's go ahead and talk about how you create the certificate first of all, and then we'll get into how you share it and then how to embed it inside of Storyline. So down at the bottom right, or actually at the bottom left, there is a settings tool that allows you to manage your subscription, but you can come in and switch between dark and light mode if you like to use the application in dark mode or light mode. You can upload the certificate logo as well, so you can upload your company logo. That will show up on every certificate. And then also the instructor name, this can be a specific instructor, or it can be your company name as well. So whatever company you want, that will also be generated on every certificate. And then also the instructor title right here says instructor. So if it is company name, this would be like a subtitle, or you can just kind of leave that blank as well. So those are the different settings when you're creating. And then if you come in here and add a certificate, this is where you can add the learner's name. So if you're generating manually the certificate, you can come in here and say Jane Doe, and then the course name, this could be course 101 or something like that, when the completion date was. So you can go ahead and select the completion date. And then this is where you could override the instructor name if you want to, or it just pulls in what the default is. Then down at the bottom, there are various different certificate styles. So you can see a thumbnail of the styles, and you can always swap this out later if you want. And you can see there's kind of a dark theme, there is an elegant theme, there is a professional theme as well. And more styles will come in down the road. But I'm going to go ahead and just do the classic theme here. And now we have this Jane Doe, which actually was the name of my previous one there. But I'm going to go ahead and just click on copy, and that will copy the link, or I can just click on preview, and this will preview the link as well. So you can also copy the link up on top, and then this is what you can send out to whoever the certificate is for. Pretty easy way to generate a certificate that somebody can go in and download, no matter if it's a Storyline course or anywhere else. Then they can come in and click on download image or download PDF. And then if they download it, let me go ahead and just open up that PDF here. You can see there is the PDF, the certificates with the course name, the instructor, also the person's name here, the logo that you uploaded for the company, date of completion as well. So pretty simple way to be able to generate a certificate. Now, to generate unlimited certificates, it is $24 a year, pretty minimal cost just to keep with hosting and things that go into actually creating this application as well. But I'm going to go ahead and come back into here. And so that is one certificate, and I can come back in and I can edit this, and I can go back and edit the design if needed. But that is my certificate there. Now that one you would have to do individually, but if you wanted to embed this inside of Storyline and grab the person's name from Storyline, then what you would do is actually just copy this code right here. And there's a couple things that you need to set up. So the first thing is the learner's name. And then the second thing is the completion date. So let's go into Storyline and let's make sure that we have that. And I can't remember if I already have those 2 variables. Let me go into the variable section, and I'm going to type in learner. And I do have a learner's name, and you need to capture the learner's name at some point, or you could capture it from the LMS if you wanted to as well. There are code snippets that you can do that I have on my JavaScript snippets tool. But let's just go ahead and add a default here. And I'm going to do something different. Let's just add my name for this one. So there is my learner, and let me just make sure it's learner's name. So I actually need to change this to learner's name. And that is the first variable that I need. The second variable is completion date. So I can just copy that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just paste in that. And this is going to be a text file or a text variable because the completion date needs to look something like this here. So I'll just copy that and paste this. And today at the time of this recording is January 10th. So I'm going to just change this to January 10th. Now on my JavaScript snippet tool, I do have the ability to create and detect the date. So you could actually do that automatically as well. There may be a point where I just add that to the code automatically, but for now you would just have to manually put it in, or you would actually have to detect the current date. And honestly, I'll probably just add that later. But let's go ahead and just click OK. And so we have those two things inside of there. So learner name, completion date, and then we just add an execute JavaScript trigger somewhere and put this JavaScript in. That's really all that we need to do at this point. So I'm going to click OK. You're going to go into the button or the location or wherever you want this execute JavaScript trigger to be. And then I'll just go ahead and click on add trigger. We'll select this drop down box and then we'll go down to, let me scroll down here to execute JavaScript. And then we will paste that code in there. And really what it's doing is it's grabbing the learner's name, it's grabbing the completion date. It is basically taking that URL to get to that certificate, and then it is opening that URL in a blank window, a different window essentially. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click OK. Then I'll click OK here. Now to preview this, it's not gonna work because it's trying to open up a different window. It's not gonna work inside of Storyline, so we need to publish this out. And I'm gonna click on Publish up on top here, and I'll just publish this to my desktop. All right, so it's done publishing out. Let's go ahead and open up this folder and double click on the story.html. And let's go to that page. There we go. I didn't untitle, or I left it as an untitled slide. But let's click on print certificate. It will open up and you can see that it is passed in the variable name. If it's useful, I could actually update the course title as well, but you'd have to put that inside of a variable and then update it there. So that is something that I could do. Let me know if you do want something like that as part of the application as well. But there's the completion date, and then we have the instructor and so forth. All right, so at this point, I can go ahead and download the PDF, and it's good to go. So it's as simple as that, but my goal is to really help create apps to help supplement your development with Storyline. With Rise, you can't really execute a JavaScript at this point. I'm exploring various different ways to be able to do that with a Rise course. But right now you can't really create variables or things like that. So it's a little bit more challenging that way. But if they open up where you can create variables inside of Rise, which they've done a lot with a custom block, then possibly you could do something like this, maybe even create like a custom block here, but you need to know or capture who the person is at some point. All right, so let me know what you think. Go ahead and comment down below in the video and say, if this is an application that you're interested in, or if it did this, I'd be interested in, or if it's not quite meeting the mark here. I'm curious to see if this is a type of application that would be useful and people are interested in. So if you want to check out more, head on over to my website, elearningdojo.ninja. Here you can check out all of the other apps, including free apps that I have. You can also check out the full courses that I have on Storyline 360, JavaScript and Storyline, AI for Articulate Storyline, XAPI Fundamentals, Articulate Rise, Custom SCORM, and more. You can also check out all my previous blog posts here, join the community. You can download free templates. There are a lot of different resources that I have available for you. Also, if you like this video, head on over to my YouTube channel, click that like button, subscribe to my channel, as well as hit the bell notification so you get notified of all future videos as they come out. That really helps my channel, allows me to continue to grow, allows me to reach more learning developers like yourself. And right at the time of this recording, I'm really close to 90,000 subscribers, and I really want to get to that 100K subscribers. So make sure that you like and subscribe there. But that's all I have for today. So thanks everyone. I'll see you next time.